For the visual part of this video, you'll firstly be seeing me writing out one of the videos to show you what my notes tend to look like. After that, you'll be seeing me touring around the lake where I originally made the first Hasemage video. I hope you enjoy these visuals, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. There's a lot of things I want to do with this channel, and a lot of things that I'd like to celebrate that I've managed to accomplish with this channel. The greatest of them, and perhaps the reason for the making of this video, is that this channel is a year old as of the making of this video. That is one major accomplishment. The journal I often referenced in the beginning of this channel never made it a year. It made it a few months, but not a year. This channel is something I just don't know what really to do with. On the one hand, I always want to create more with it. On the other hand, I seem to never accomplish what I want to with it. I seem to make bad content, I guess, is the best way I can put it. I'm proud of what I make. I set out with incredibly high expectations, and then the results are not nearly to the level I was thinking I could create. For a long time, the reason it took me so long to learn how to edit, not that you noticed the difference, it was 0 days, the schedule didn't change at all, but the reason it took me so long to learn how to edit is because originally I was looking at channels like Casey Neistat and thinking, I want to make what they make. I want to edit like they edit. But he had years and years of movie-making experience. He made documentaries and he worked for the New York Times before he even really got started on YouTube. He was well experienced. I'm pretty sure he went to film school and he definitely had a lot of experience. And I'm thinking that in a couple of days, on a free program, okay, I'll give myself a little more credit, in a couple of weeks, on a free program on a decent computer, I was thinking that I would be able to learn to do the same thing, even though I don't want to do the same thing. I don't even want to try to make something like that. The way I originally viewed my using of stock footage, especially after I stopped recording the videos and the footage you would see at the same time, is of some podcasts I've seen where they would get an hour of B-roll or something like that, just someone films a coastline, then they just have their regular podcast over it. Sometimes you get visuals for podcasts, but that's what I saw, and I thought, like, I could do that. I could actually make that happen. And I was right, and I have been. I've even occasionally gotten music too, but I don't know if I can't tell what's making my videos good or bad is the best way I can say this. The things which I want to do, half the time they wouldn't work, and the other half, I don't know how to do them. Mind you, I have slowly but surely gotten better at editing. I've added things like thumbnails. I changed the logo. I've managed to, I think, improve every aspect of this channel, and I'm sure it'll get better as time goes on. If nothing else, this audio you're hearing right now should be better than anything you've ever heard on this channel before. But I don't know where this channel is gonna go. Content-wise, I have a good idea. That's never really changed, except when the vlogs became neo-vlogs, and when the neo-vlogs became these monthly unediteds. But that said, this is an anniversary video, and I'm actually very proud of what I've managed to create in this last year, of what this channel has become, and the fact that this thing, which was just something I would do for 10 minutes, completely on my phone, once a day, has become something which I spend a lot more time on, and actually it's gotten to the point where there's a distinct corner of my mind devoted to Hasemage, devoted to the Hasemage channel especially, devoted to how can I make this thing I like doing better, and if I'm able, more. How can I do it? When can I do it? What do I have to learn to do it? What do I have to get to do it? The problem is I just don't know. I have been working out different aspects of things. I recently discovered that buying microphones is entirely a useless concept, which, well, I guess I'm glad I found that out now rather than a year or two from now. The reason being for that is that they just break and their audio isn't particularly special. The portable voice recorder I had, my Pyle PVR 300, I was satisfied with simply because it existed to store audio, but I realized that it isn't that good. So I have upgraded to an Olympus WS852, which is, it's a lot better of a tool, in case you couldn't tell by this audio. It does several things better, although I'm going to have to start buying AA batteries to replace its battery. Unfortunately, unlike the Pyle PVR 300, it doesn't just charge up when you plug it into the computer. But this is a tool which I had no idea I would be purchasing when I started this channel. If you had told me then that I would eventually buy tools for it, I would say, of course. If you had told me that I would eventually be buying a devoted portable voice recorder, a tool I hadn't even known existed until then, at that point, I would have been dumbfounded. I would have probably believed you, but I wouldn't have known what you meant. This recorder just goes to show that within a period of months, this channel can develop in ways I didn't see at all. And I'm sorry if things change drastically and quickly. Just keep in mind that I'm trying my best to make it better in a way that you can see as improvement. This year in Hasemage, in the beginning of this year, it was extremely disheartening to see that I was getting no views, period. Of course, I cannot entirely trust the analytics YouTube gives me, because oftentimes I'll click on my own videos in order to see if things were done properly, or possibly to change the name of a video or a description. But one thing I'm very happy to report is that now at the end of the year, or rather at the beginning of a new year, I can rely upon my ability to get at least a few people to watch the videos I make. If not immediately, people do seem to watch the videos. That eggnog video I made got 4 views. Now, even if I assume 1 or possibly 2, though more likely it's only 1, of those views was me clicking on it to make sure it uploaded properly, that still means 2 to 3 people watched that video independently. That is drastic improvement. It's 1,000,000% improvement. There's nothing you can multiply 0 by that will get it to equal 3. It is incredible. I've gone from nothing to 3 views. Now, I understand this isn't much still, but it means that there are people who are watching my videos. Not many, but there are some. And as time has gone on, I've gained more and more comments about my videos that aren't purely subscribe to my channel or like my Twitter or something like that. There still aren't many of those. I got a comment on the vlog I made at that lake about the Magic of Recluse, Ellie Modisett Jr. books, the first 2 in that series. This channel has grown. Along with the quality of the content, it's just appreciated more. And although currently it seems like it might take 3 or even 4 years, that goal I've spoken about before, where I was hoping that maybe I'd be getting 20 to 30 views on every video and maybe 1 or 2 comments, that goal might be achievable. Now, I haven't gone through this year and gotten an absolutely lackluster reaction to the effort I've put into this. I've gotten an actual positive reaction. A minimal one, to be true, but the reaction is there, and it's showing that the work I'm putting into this channel is paying off. It's slowly growing an audience. Now, in terms of next year, in terms of 2018, what I want to accomplish for this channel. For one thing, I want to get to a standard quality. I'm not incredibly concerned about the little videos, the 3 to 5 minute ones that are primarily reviews, but I do want to come out with at least 3 videos, which are the main contents per month, and 1 long video. And I want each of those to show a new improvement in my ability to make these videos. Now, you might be thinking, well, New Year's goals are supposed to be specific things, so they're actually achievable. That is possibly true, though I prefer to think of my goals as vague things, which I can accomplish, true, but I don't like to have goals where there's a specific point when I have accomplished it. It's, for instance, like the project therapy video I made. I like to have ongoing projects, and within these projects, I like to have ongoing goals. In the case of Hasemage, although I keep my goals more specific than make it better, I do like to have goals like have a minimum number of videos, have a minimum level of quality for all of those videos. Save it. If it's not that important, wait until the end of the month, then talk about it. Or if by then you figured out that it's not that important, period, don't talk about it at all. As time has gone on, I have gotten to hold myself and hold this channel to what I consider to be fairly high standards. And in 2018, I would like to, if nothing else, maintain those standards, live up to those standards, but if possible, raise those standards and raise my ability to create and the things which I create, make them better, and just be better as a creator and as a person who makes things. I just want to make this better than I'm currently making it. And I want to not fall back upon the easier methods I had previously in order to make this faster. I want to make the best channel I can. I know I might not make that in 2018, but I want to get a lot closer than I am currently at the end of 2017. Now, as to updates to this channel, these long videos will be coming out once every month at the first day of the month. Whatever the nearest day is, whether it be a Monday or a Thursday, that video will just be prematurely uploaded on the 1st. As you can tell, I'm still not entirely sure about the direction this channel is going or about the specifics of how I want to do it, except that I'm working on it. If there's anything I want you to take back from this video, it's that I am honestly and with my best effort working on it. All right. I hope you've had a good new year, because it's a new year of Hasemage. Hopefully it'll be the best one yet.